Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It's 2021. Finally, January 5th. We made it. Hi everybody. We made it. And this
Happy
week,
New Year.
yay, Happy New Year. We are here with David and Dana. And if you haven't had a chance to check out this week's episode, it is called Pathway to Profit. And it was so fun to chat with both of you. So thank you for taking the time to come on the show.
Well, absolutely. Thank you for having us. It's fun to help you promote us.
Right? I know. Well, some of the topics that we talked about inside of your episode, we talked about how to address internal conflicts so that you can blow past limitations. That was a huge part of this episode, which a lot of really profound things that both of you talked about. We also touched on two little words that you must ingrain in your brain if you want success. So the episode is just worth listening to that to get that information. Rory, what else did we cover?
An ingenious system for getting unstuck in your business. I mean, we went through your kind of three-step process for this. I just thought it was great. Really excited for people to hear about that. Maybe we can touch on that a little bit and share a few of those little nuggets of wisdom with people in a minute. But the other thing is how and when to scale your business, and really most people do this backwards. So I thought it was great that we were talking about that. Very helpful.
Yeah, one of my main takeaways and things that I learned from just chatting with both of you was the relationship to time as well. So I know, Dana, this is something that you're really passionate about, is talking about how to prioritize time. And something that you said, which actually we turned it into like a graphic quote because it was just so profound. I thought about it. I was like, yes, you said everyone has their own relationship with time and we all have the same 24 hours. So what are you going to do with it? Right. And that's so profound. So I'm wondering if you could just share a little bit of insight into your system for time management.
Well, I think my system is, I would say it fits the person, because each of us, like I said, have our own relationship with time. So I first have to find out where they're stuck and find ways that will help them get unstuck and ways that they can maximize the time. So that I like to think of, how can we manufacture some time for you without, we can't manufacture time, but if it feels like that, that's empowering to people. And so I'm always looking for that, where are they wasting time? And that's where we usually start. We just look at a typical day and we look at a perfect day and we try to blend them together.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what's one of the biggest challenges that you found the clients that you work with, tend to be business owners and solopreneurs and stuff? What do they face?
Well, sometimes they're facing not sure what next step to take. Sometimes they have about 15 steps that they feel like they ought to be taking all at once, and they're just overwhelmed. And so we try to help them find out exactly where they are on their pathway to profit and focus on what one thing would be most effective for you to focus on right now.
And you actually have a strategy that talks all about how to overcome overwhelm, right? And it's a 3-step process. And I love that you shared that with our listeners in this episode. And without getting too deep into it, because we really people, you got to go listen because it's so good. Can you just tell people what those 3 stages are? And then if they want to go listen they can get more information in the episode.
Yeah, the 3 stages in our pathway to profit are, first, establishing your foundation. And a lot of people get these things backwards, and they're doing all sorts of things to try to promote themselves and promote their business when they really haven't established the foundation yet. And so we want to make sure that they have the foundation in place.
Mhm.
The second stage is establishing their what we call their pipeline for profit, and making sure that all the pieces lead sequentially where they need to, so that people are moved along stage by stage and everything fits together.
Hmm.
And then the third stage is where people get really excited, and that's releasing the flow of leads and cash flow, and that's the exciting part. But sometimes people try to put the cart before the horse.
Right, right. And I know that's something that you talked about too in the episode, is one of the most common things or mistakes people are making is it's just out of order.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's just out of order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Uh,
your favorite part of doing this episode, Roy?
I mean, there was just so much great information. Uh, I really enjoyed the breakdown of the three stages, because really it's about getting past that overwhelm. If you can get past that overwhelm and actually start implementing and doing things in your business, then your business starts to move forward.
Yeah.
And you guys lay that out so just straight to the point. This is the system and this is how you do it, and if you go and implement it, you get the results. So I really like that. But let me ask you, something we didn't ask on the podcast is what would be a book that you've read that's been really impactful
Good
as
resource.
part of your business journey?
Oh, how can we narrow it to one?
Yeah, I have to go to Russell Brunson's Secret Trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good one.
.com secrets, expert secrets, traffic secrets. There's so much good stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Russell. We really
Yeah.
enjoy him. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, and to Russell's dad, because
and to Ross. Yeah. Happens to help us
Yeah,
greatly with both Rory's and my business. Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Also, we talked about a lot on the podcast, but was there something that that we should have asked you that we didn't, that you might want to share right now?
That doesn't well, I'm not sure. But one thing that comes to my mind when you asked about the 3 stages of the process is that for the clients we work with, we actually break that down into 12 steps. And then we break it down further into, I think, 52 micro steps, just to try to make it each step easy for people.
Yeah.
And to give us rewards along the way too, because researchers found that we really, with the dopamine, we want to have those rewards and
sense of accomplishment.
Right. And so that we try to build some fun in as well.
Yep.
Yeah. That's something I really appreciate about both of you and your approach to your business, your lifestyle. For those of you who haven't listened yet, I mean, these two here, they've basically retired. They're in Mexico. They're done. They're just coaching and mentoring and encouraging and inspiring and empowering. And it's just amazing what you both have built together. And I just love seeing like power couples going for it. It's pretty cool. So thank you so much again for just being on the podcast and for coming along on this journey with us to continue to encourage business owners and entrepreneurs. It really was a joy to have you. So thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
All righty. We'll talk to you soon. And thanks everyone watching. All righty.
Bye.
Bye.